Okay, so best and worst. Um, Best and worst. Like MX versus ATV ever. Like MX versus ATV ever. So here's why it's the best. Okay, I'll show you both why it's the best and the worst. Um, and it shouldn't be. Okay, actually, I want to rephrase that. It is the best. It's the second best Supercross game I've ever played, next to MX vs ATV Supercross Encore. Um, but and there's one reason why it's the best as far as MX vs ATV. Um, so I'm just trying to get this. There we go. I'm just trying to. Just tagging the game in my post that I shared. So here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the awesome part. Okay. Here comes the awesome part right here. The best thing ever in the history of video game. Probably all, the only one close to it. What I'm talking about here is Dirt 5, in my opinion, okay? Now, I wear VR goggles when playing this game and when playing Dirt 5 because it's just absolutely amazing. Grid Legends is pretty good at this too, but here's the thing. First person. I've never, in all my racing games, had a first person game as good as this. My favorite MX vs ATV game is MX vs ATV Reflex. I wish they had the reflex of that game with the first person and the deformation. Wow, deformation reflex is amazing. Okay, so as far as best, here's the best. This right here is just the best. And wearing a headset goggles, like wearing the VR headset, I'm just wearing a PSVR 1 headset. Wearing the PSVR 1, just the headset playing this game is just phenomenal, bro. I mean, I totally forget that it's like pretty much just showing me like a whatever 80-inch TV, like right in front of my face. But it makes it seem like you're actually like looking at first person as close as you can get without like having a hardcore dirt bike VR game. I've played some, and none of them come close to looking like this. They're always nauseating and weird. So, and also the cool thing is I can look over the map, like in blink of an eye, boom, map. Here's the bad thing, okay? They do a great thing with that part, okay? And then the bad thing is the bad thing is looking behind me is weird. I don't know why, it's just weird. I can do it, but it's weird. Here we go. That part, still nauseating. Like, you're just like, what? Like, what just happened there? It needs to be more seamless. Other first persons are more seamless than that. This is not. It's just weird. I switched my buttons so it's the X button instead of the down button on the D-pad because, bro, like, I mean, it's so hard to press the down button on the D-pad while you're turning a corner or even going straight because you don't know where the next turn's going to come. So here we go. Here's okay. Another awesome thing about this is the racing is just great. With a weird caveat is that it's awesome with the MX. Like, just watch me. I'll try and get a good flow going here with the MX. Here we go. Oh, no, not restart, weirdos. Okay, here we go. Try and get a good flow with this. If you get a good flow on here, it just flows. With the dirt bikes. Here we go. Okay, here's the other weird thing. Here's another weird thing about this. This new save replay thing, why is it at the top? It shouldn't be at the top. It should be at the bottom. Save replay is not the first thing I'm thinking about after a race. I'm sorry. Maybe some people are, but bad positioning. Put it at the bottom, bro. It should be return to compound, restart event, save replay. It shouldn't be save replay first. I hit that too many times on accident just because I want to return to compound. Like, bruh. Like, why? I don't need to be there. Okay, I couldn't get a good flow in the end there, as you can see. But the Supercross part of this, the only game better at Supercross, in my opinion, than this game is MX vs ATV Supercross Encore. That game is absolutely amazing. However, the one thing that doesn't have that this game has on the PS5, has to be PS5, which is absolutely amazing, is the trigger effect. This game does trigger effect better than any other game I've played, period. Hands down, exclamation point. You know, just, that's it. This game. This one. Grid Legends does it pretty good too, but this game does it amazing. Now we're gonna do some hard stuff. The hard stuff is these two uncontrollable machines. No matter how they're tweaked, how good they are, how much traction you have, how much steering, whatever. Okay, I haven't done anything. It doesn't matter if you're racing the trail. Look at this. I have third place right here. That must have been an accident. Somebody must have died in that one. I don't know what happened there. I don't know how I got third place. Getting 10th place is also miraculous. Down here, I don't know. People must have died here for me to get first place. I don't know. The stadium, okay, I will admit the stadium with four-wheeler is a little easier. Little bit easier. But as you can see, 12-7, 16-16, 1-1, 16-1. It's like feast or famine. Anything else though? Outside stuff? Nah. I don't. Like I said, I don't know how I got this third right here. An accident or something. The funny thing is outdoor. It's like outdoor gauntlet tour. Ready? This is really awkward. I don't know why. If they're different or what. Outdoor gauntlet tour. Like, is this the same tour? Pine Hill gauntlet tour. Like, am I gonna race the same thing twice? Why am I gonna do the same? That's another weird. Like, I'm gonna do the same tour twice. Same, like all of it. Outdoor Inferno tour. I'm gonna do it again. Like, is that because I have like no DLC? I mean, I don't understand that. I haven't gotten there yet. I guess there's all this other stuff that I can unlock, but a lot of it's like just Outdoor Inferno again, Outdoor Gauntlet again. Are they gonna be? Looks like they're gonna be the same exact thing. I don't get it. I'm confused as to what that entails. So anyways, we're going to take ourselves a little ride. I'm really getting sick of racing this trail series that I've been doing. So I guess I'm going to go to the stadium one because it's more fun. You know what? Never mind. Because I actually didn't do horrible in stadium. Because I'm gonna. Here we go. Ugh, these are the worst right here. I quit this one earlier because it was so horrible. We're gonna go ahead and do it again. So horrible it is. Just the ATVs just do not handle this game. They're just It's like they're just cheating epically. Just do not handle it. I have to admit, I tried this like 3 times earlier. Like I said, third time I totally rage quit. So I was like, bro, like I was way up there, and on my second race I was in fourth. Okay, and I was like, if I can get up to fourth, I can at least get third. Okay, that was my thought process. But lo and behold, I was wrong. I can't. And the next one I was going to get like 16. So I just quit. So that's where I'm at. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. So, anyways, we're gonna get back out of here, and here we go. That stuff right there, the fact that okay, I'm playing. I gotta be honest. Because of how this is, I'm playing. I'm pretty sure I'm playing on like very. I'm playing on very easy. Okay, I almost want to switch it back to. It does not care if you play on GOAT or beginner. Same exact race. I kid you not. Kid you not. Like I've been playing on beginner very easy and I've been getting 16 plays. I'm gonna crank this thing up to GOAT. It's gonna be the same exact thing. I'm telling you. I might even get eight. I might even get eighth place. I'm at 16th right now, as you can see up there in the right corner. Let's see if I can get eighth place. Here we go. Let's see if it stayed that way. It stayed at GOAT. Here we go. I'm playing GOAT. Here we go. The way these guys just turn right into you and wreck you in ATV, it's like that's all they're here to do. Now when I played Reflex, which I loved, Reflex, there were times when you played that where people would just try and wreck you, especially like Omnicross. Omnicross was all about trying to destroy you and wreck you. However, the motocross, the dirt bikes aren't about that in this game, but for some reason ATVs and UTVs all about it. Here we go. I'm still 16th, so I have to at least get somewhere before people start doing the weird crazy wreckage thing. But they'll do it right in front of me, like they know I'm coming, and they'll just start crisscrossing each other. It gets crazy. Here we go. And again, I switched from very easy to GOAT mode just because why not? It doesn't matter. I'm telling you. In ATV, doesn't matter if you're in GOAT or very easy. It's the same exact garbage race. Here we go. I know what you're thinking. Oh, it doesn't help you hit the signs. Maybe if you didn't hit the signs, you're doing a little better, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's like the slower I go, the slower they go, and they like wait for me just to wreck me. It's really kind of weird. And then like the faster I go, suddenly they're like, the best ever. It's crazy. See how he just slowed down there? He wanted me to run into the back of him. That was his plan. I don't know how they know this. It's just crazy. I don't even know what just happened there. I just got yeeted for no reason. It was crazy. Why did it happen? I don't know. And then they start me on the other side of the ramp. I'm back in 16 though. Here we go. You see that guy just run into the wall for no reason? Come on, AI. You can do better than that. Come on, do better, AI. There's no reason for that. There's no reason. I mean, it's just awkward. And I'm making this video because I have actually addressed this with these guys for like the last 2 years. It feels like, and they just don't care. They're always doing like updates and fixes, but why can't you fix the AI and the handling on the ATVs and UTVs? I don't get it. I don't get it. They definitely cleaned up the dirt bikes, because the dirt bikes used to be really bad. Like, you would wreck for no reason. You'd hit a nice clean, you would land on the right side of the ramp clean, with your angle corrected, everything. And it didn't matter. It didn't matter what you did. You'd still just be, it didn't matter. You'd wreck. Or you'd do what I just did back there on the ATV, and you get yeeted for no reason. It was crazy. Alright, back to the race. What is going on right here? Why are there like 9 people? Just, what's going on? I don't know. So now I'm probably going to end up in like 8th place. Here we go. What place am I in? Oh, I'm in 8th place. Oh, looky there. On GOAT. I shouldn't be here. I just landed on the rail and I'm fine. If I hit one of these benches doing like 2 miles per hour, I will fly, bro. I'll be like, whee! And it will take me whatever the 3-4 seconds to hit the reset button. That's another weird thing. I should be able to just skip that weird process by hitting X, but no, you gotta hold a button. I've switched mine to the right D-pad button because hitting B is just weird. I don't know why I switched it, because I'm not turning anyway, so at that point I just hit the D-pad button. It's just easier from here. Here we go. If I randomly get first place in GOAT mode, it's criminal. I wonder if this works better when I'm wearing headphones on the VR headset. I hope so. Sure, everybody else in my house is like, why are you so loud? Look at that. I hit that thing doing nothing. I wouldn't even hurt me if I did it in real life. That dude just died. Oh, that's another thing. When these guys die, they respawn right where they die. It's super... well, not even right where they die. They respawn in front of you again. Like, if that guy died and then he respawned like right where I was. When I go to respawn, I respawn like a couple places back. It's awkward. It's not consistent. How did that guy, see? That guy just respawned right in front of me, bro. How do you do that? He wrecked over there and he respawned. The guy on my right, the guy who's half invisible, he respawned right next to me, right where he died. That was weird. He died and respawned, like blink of an eye. It's crazy. So I was praising the first person earlier. First person on Super on the dirt bikes. Pfft, absolutely amazing. So amazing. First person on here, not nauseating, okay? However, it's like I'm floating. And I mean, I've ridden dirt bikes and four-wheelers in real life. And I got to tell you, personally, and I've watched four-wheeling racing and stuff like that and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, four-wheelers are harder to control in a sense. You got to kind of slow down. But I've never, like, dumped a four-wheeler. I've dumped dirt bikes or whatever. You know, dumped bikes. You know, dumped a motorcycle. I've dumped a three-wheeler, but those are death machines. But I've never had four-wheelers react the way they do in this game. You know, and it feels like also the lean mechanics don't work as well in this game. Like if this game had the twin stick steering of Reflex, Reflex's twin stick steering in a pinch was like wow. And the save feature where like the green arrow would come up to save yourself from dying was amazing. I mean, still the best game ever. MX vs. ATV Reflex is just amazing. The only thing better than that would be, not better than that game. That gameplay and that game, that's my favorite, MX vs. ATV. But the only thing it's missing is all the machines of, like, Untamed. Like, Untamed machines. That was just fun. Okay, if you could do that with the first person of this, the machines of Untamed, the first person of this, and the soundtrack of Untamed. Wow, mind-blowing. And then the driving mechanics and deformation of Reflex would be amazing. Here we go. Back at it. That's where am I at now? I'm in fourth on GOAT. Ridiculous. It shouldn't be this way. Now, and they do this to trick me because if I do GOAT on the next race, it's going to be 16th the whole way. It's going to burn me. It's crazy. That jump right there, it doesn't matter how I do that jump. It's going to do whatever it wants. I totally slowed down. Like, I slowed down considerably. If I slowed down any more, I wouldn't have made it over that orange fence. And I just yeeted. Whee! I don't know where I was going. I let off the gas. I slowed it down. It's like the same thing every time. I don't know. It's crazy. I don't understand. The mechanics are just so inconsistent. I guess it's kind of like a review of this game at the same time. I need to hit my start button or something because... Okay. Okay, I'm still in fourth. I'm going to look away. There's no way that guy who was back there running into the wall, you saw him, right? Okay, it's this guy. He's back there running into a wall, into a bench. And suddenly he respawns and goes right past me. There's no way. It's ridiculous. It's like rubber banding to the extreme. It's just, how did that even happen? Anyways. Look how icy I am around this corner. Now, I do understand, real life, I'm driving on this wood and stuff. It would be kind of weird like this. My back end would be kind of sliding out from behind me. You know, especially if I'm going as fast as I'm going, however fast I'm going. I think, what am I doing, 30 right now? 29. So, yeah, I understand that, but it's just weird. And then that stuff, those guys go bonkers, and they're invisible, fortunately, because they weren't, you just die. They're driving on the wrong side of the road, so, I mean, it's cool. That's actually a cool mechanic of the game, also. When there's something like this, where there's going to be driving on both sides, the people who are in the wrong lane, like, turn invisible. That's kind of cool. I like that. They turn into a ghost, and you can't hit them. Or, they could just make a divider, or... like, if they want to keep it more realistic, I know it's an arcade racing game, whatever, but a little bit more realistic is just let us run into each other. You know what I'm saying? At least I could appreciate that. I'd be like, well, I should have been on the right side of the road. I mean, a divider would be better, obviously. But, whatever. Here we go. There. Got my wish. So what did we learn today, kids? We learned that whether GOAT or very easy, this game wants me to get 4th place on this level, period. Don't give up, you know. Just get that 4th place. Just deal with it. That's another thing. I feel like, because, again, you know, I switched it from very easy to GOAT. You saw that, okay? I feel like they want me, and you could say, you know, sometimes when you switch a difficulty in-game, it doesn't really take effect. We could say that, and I understand that, like, thought process, but that's not it. That's not what's going on here. I'm going to tell you right now. That ain't what's happening. What's happening is that it does what it wants. Period. Does what it wants. This game on here, sometimes on the dirt bikes, it will also do what it wants, but that's usually on weird trail ones. Not even like this one. This is more of a course. It's less of a trail and more of a course. I don't know what to call it, trail. I think trails are better when they're like, you know, you take this trail, you go from A to B. It's more of a sprint. You know what I'm saying? I mean, trails, like in a circuit, is just weird. But it is what it is. And here we go. We're going to finish it for us just for funsies. Yay! Yay! Alright, I'm down 11th place. Proceed to next event. I wish it was one of these events. I probably shouldn't have proceeded to next event, but I think it's the last one in the series, which is why I kind of did it. And I'm just going to race this race. On go again. See what happens. Here we go. Also, I'm going to test and see if you can hear me better. If I can hear myself better while the engines are running. Here we go. And we're off. Now I'm going to see if I can hear it better on here. Now I'm going to see if I can hear it better on here. Yep, here we go. Yep, here we go. Cool. I really like that. So now I know I can talk while I'm driving and I can actually hear it. That was just a little test run for funsies. Let's see what I can get here. Let's see if I can get 5th place. See, this one is a checkpoint though, which, again, that makes more sense. You know, it's going to be a straight run. Let's see what you can do. Got 10th so far. This guy, what's this guy doing? What you doing, bro? He's like those people who speed check doing 60 in the left lane in a 70-mile-per-hour speed zone. You know what I'm saying? Just speed checking me. Look at him. Ridiculous. Still in GOAT mode. Didn't switch it back to easy. Ridiculous. I shouldn't be in 2nd place. Sorry, gotta adjust the VR headset, folks. Okay, here we go, folks. I act like people are watching this thing. Yeah, this is actually pretty crazy. I like this trail right here. There's another thing, like, whenever I try and prove a point, this is like story of my life. Every time I try and prove a point, it's like countered, you know, it's just proven against me. This is just proving that proven point right here, you know, like, the fact that I'm even sitting up here in 3rd place. The guy just passed me, so maybe the more I keep talking about, the more I'll lose. It's kind of wild. That was a weird little off-track thing. I mean, I'm not off-track that much of my guy. Whoa! What are those guys doing? Bro, that was weird. Talk about off-track. Those guys were like, what? And there we go, back into 16th. Because can't be having you winning. Those guys flew out of nowhere, though. That was so weird. He came out of nowhere and was just like, what is happening? What is this? I don't know what weird little transition thing happened right there. That was kind of weird. Bro, I'm not off track. Leave me alone. Just a little bit on the rocks. It's a big difference. It's not like I'm cheating, trying to pass somebody. Oh, I'm gonna take this shortcut. Never mind. Wasn't a shortcut. It was just a longer way to die. Bro, you see that? There it was right there. Oh, he's gonna do it again. Homeboy wrecked and respawned in front of me. How cheating is that? So crazy. It makes 0 sense. That don't happen for me. Shouldn't happen for them. Okay, let's see if I can... That was pretty good. Bro, I'm not that off track, my guy. You need to chill. Apparently these guys got the go mode memo because they're gone now. They're nowhere near me and I'm in 13th. So apparently they got the memo that it's goat mode time. Not gonna lie though, I had them in the first half. So yeah, there it is. Like, it just don't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, there's no consistency. Changing my game. I just leave it at GOAT. It doesn't even matter. Here we go. So yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. That's the mess. That is MX vs ATV Legends. Best and worst. I don't know if I want to call it dirt racing game or best and worst MX vs ATV game. I don't know. First person is great. MX is pretty good. But apart from that, it's just the mechanics. ATV, UTV mechanics, absolute just trash. They just aren't good. Inconsistent. Again, seen by my places, obviously, and the difference in the, this is, so when I first started this game, I think I actually started down here for some weird reason. I think I started in Supercross because that's what I usually do. And as you can see, this was what happened. These two were probably mistake miracles. And then as you can see, 9th, 16th, 16th, and I know, I can't expect to win everything every time. But then all of a sudden, they fixed something, and I just started like winning a lot more of the MX. But they didn't fix it as much with the ATV. I changed my mind. I'm going to do one of the stadium ones and see if I can get, this will be my last one here. Let's see if I can get, someplace. I don't know what we're thinking here. Let's see if we can get, top 3. Okay. What's good? Here we go. Bro just helped me there. Or girl? Stefan. Oh, so it says Stephanie. Hey, yo. It don't matter, though. I'm down here in 14th. Hey, yo. Bro. Imagine if I get scrubbed. I think I did. I just scrubbed with my four-wheeler, bro. Ain't no way. They didn't let me scrub that time. They just sent me off to the side. Hey, there he goes again. Respawning right in front of me right after he wrecks. See that ridiculousness? Crazy, huh? It doesn't matter if you do GOAT or very easy. They're going to do the same thing. GOAT or beginner. It's going to be the same exact thing. I don't know what just happened. I think he just pushed me off. That guy. He just pushed me off the side, bro. Is that Stefan again? That guy must be like my arch enemy or something. That's the guy they stick with me so I can't get any more. Bro, there ain't no way. He's gotta be pushing me off. There's no reason for that. That's crazy. There he is again. He's like right behind me. Oh, it's crazy. Bro, what? gotta try and do that scrub thing again. Bro, ain't no way. There's no way that you get back on your four-wheeler and are just suddenly up to speed. You see that? Come on. You can't deny that. I mean, come on. I'm in that flow state at least. Oh, nope, lost it. When you hit a good flow on here, I gotta admit the flow goes good, but not with ATV, but that was a good flow. That was a great landing right there. It's definitely easier when these guys aren't pushing you off the track. That was my fault. See if I can backflip. I can die. There we go. Alright, that's it. Oh, you want to save your replay? Oh, at least this one has proceed to next event. But we're not going to do that. We're going to dip out because that's crazy. And that's all I can handle today. And so I'm going to stop the broadcast and we're going to tune out and tune in to whatever we're doing. What are we doing? I meant to do this. That's what I meant to do. Alright, here we go. Deuces.